Young dreads being all like flat. So here's a common concern, young dreadlocks being as flat as, well, I want to say pancakes, but that's not really appropriate because dreadlocks aren't round. But you get the idea. If you've got young dreadlocks, you may very well find that they can be a little bit flatter than maybe you'd like them to be. Especially the back of your head. You know, you kind of have this idea in mind that the dreadlock's going to be like super rounded ropes, and then you can end up with like just these flat lumps. Here's the deal, young dreadlocks kind of are just loosely knotted lumps of hair. Obviously some people's dreadlocks are going to be tighter than others, some are going to be thicker and thinner than others, and different methods, different maintenances, but basically until your dreadlocks are mature, it's just knotted lumps of hair, and they're not going to really have that rope-like consistency yet. This means that when you squish them, they're going to get flattened. So when you sleep on them, when you wear a hat, when you wear a helmet, those soft lumps of hair, they can get squashed down, and you know, they have no reason to be round yet. You know, you flatten them, then they're gonna stay flat. They're not gonna magically round themselves out because there's no reason for them to do so. So flatness, normal, but not always desired. So what can you do about it? Well, in the same way that squashing them can flatten them, rolling them can round them back out again. It's arguable whether palm rolling does a whole lot to help the dreadlocks over the long term, but over the short term, you can definitely round out dreadlocks that have been flattened out by being slept on. So if you're particularly bothered about the flatness of your dreadlocks, if you find that when you're laying on them or wearing a hat, they're getting squashed down, take a bit of time, get them, roll them back out again, and you should be able to get a more rounded shape back into those young dreads. But they'll flatten again when you squash them. As the dreadlocks get older and stronger, they'll tighten, they'll get more matured, and they'll become more rope-like and less squashable. So while it can be kind of annoying to have flat dreadlocks while they're young or deal with them to roll them back round again, as the dreadlocks get older, you'll find that they get squashed less and less. It becomes less of an issue, and then once they're fully mature, it's not really possible to flatten them back out again. Like a lot of things with dreadlocks, you give them the time they need and the problems kind of go away. Hooray! That was young flat dreadlocks. I don't actually remember what I titled this video, but that was it. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, queries, leave me a comment below. I'll get back to you. If you like this video, do consider liking or subscribing. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again next time. Farewell! Quick shout out to Tostadora, who hooked me up with this really cool Pulp Fiction t-shirt.
Royale with you.
Quentin Tarantino, always a winner. If you'd like to check out Tostadora, I'll leave a link in the description. You can check out some of their designs.